Okay, overrated skins. I know I have a strange taste in skins,
Hell no, man. What the
heck, but I wanted to go over some skins I think get way too much hype and give alternatives I like for each one. Remember, overrated does not mean bad, it just means that it gets a little too much love in my opinion. If you love these skins, that's great, I don't want to take that away from you. Alright, first up we got the AK Slate. I know it's super cheap and great for crafting, and let me be clear, I don't think it's criminally overrated, I just think it's personally a little boring for probably the most common AK skin I see in games. It's only about $3.10 for a field tested though, so it is a really good budget option. I will admit though, it has some pretty nice crafts, which is clearly what it was made for. My alternative to the Slate though is gonna have to be the Elite build. I was an Elite build user right up until I got my Bloodsport, and I still think it's one of the best budget AK options out there. At only $2.30 for a minimal wear, it's even cheaper than the Slate also. I personally think the stat track works extremely well with it though, so that's what I used to use, about $5 for a field tested stat track. I just think that the Elite build is a whole lot more visually interesting. If you're not a fan of the Elite build, I also recommend the Safety Net at about $3. Not as much to say about the Safety Net though, I already talked about it in my cheap skins video, so let's move on. I see way too many AWP Mortises in my opinion. I know it's cheap though, like only $1.90 for a field tested, it really doesn't get better than that. And it's not that I don't like this skin, it's just I feel that I see it every single game. If you're willing to spend a little bit more, I would go for the minimal wear AWP Paul at roughly $2.70. I really think that this skin's craft potential went way up after the sticker update. Plus, if you're willing to wait and do a little hunting, you can get a golden or a stoner cat pattern. Pretty nice if you ask me. If I didn't already have a Black Nile, I would probably buy this thing and put enemy spotted stickers on the scope. I have never personally liked the M4A1S Nightmare. I know a lot of people love this skin though, but something about it has just never clicked for me. I can admit this is an objectively good skin, I just still don't like it. It's about $11 for a field tested, I would just get a control panel personally. Anyways, it got a huge visual buff in CS2 and looks great now. It's only about $7.70 for a field tested. The only thing about this skin is it's not super craftable, unless you put this lenticular TV sticker over the little TV on the skin. That actually goes pretty hard, not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna make that myself. $5 for the sticker. Okay, the AWP fade. If it's your thing, all power to you, but Operation Coverts are usually extremely high effort, like the Prince and Gungunner. It feels kinda slapped together cause they knew it would be popular, but I will still say that you can argue that it's not overrated because there's a lot of people who don't like it, but I still wanted to put it here. They are selling for about $950 to $1,000 US on Skinport right now, but if I had that money, I would not be dropping it on an AWP fade. What would I buy instead at this price point, I hear you asking? A stat track factory new AWP Onitaji 100%. There's a couple good options, but this is easily my favorite. In my very first video, I talked about how much I love this AWP skin, so if I had $1,000 to drop in an AWP, this would be it. They are selling for anywhere in between $860 and $950 on Skinport right now, so it's a little bit cheaper even. The M4A4 Amphorasaurus frustrates me. On one hand, I completely see what they were going for, but on the other, I cannot just bring myself to like it. The 3D effect just doesn't look very good in CS2. And a dinosaur-themed skin could just go so hard, but this just isn't it. I will say though, I do like how vibrant the green and yellow is. It actually looks really nice. I completely understand why this thing is so popular though. It is super cheap and very colorful, only $1.26 for a minimal wear. Like I said, all power to you if you like this thing, but I'd personally get a souvenir mud spec over it with the gold stickers. It only costs a little bit more at $1.65 for a minimal wear one, so I would definitely go for it. But if you're going for like a green inventory or something on the cheap, I completely get it. The last skin I have today is unfortunately the Desert Hydra. I know a lot of people don't like this skin, but I've also seen too many people saying they prefer this thing over the D-Lore not to include it here. And if all that is just rage bait, which it probably is, congrats, you got me talking about it. Like I said, I do like this skin. I just think there are much better options at this price point. The one thing I can get behind with this skin is the rare black scope. This thing slaps and I fully understand the hype. A field tested Desert Hydra goes for about $1,700 on Skinport. By the way, by the time I'm done editing this video, I probably have a Skinport affiliate link. So if you're looking at buying any skins in this video, just click that link and make an account. But I would spend the extra $400-ish for an AWP Prince. I know it's a beloved skin, but I still think it's criminally underrated. Compared to the Gungunner, I feel like it might as well not exist sometimes. This thing is beautiful and deserves way more hype in my opinion. But no, the Gungunner is not on this list. That thing is every bit as beautiful as people say it is. I think these are my two favorite Operation Coverts ever. They're just perfect skins in my opinion. Well, looks like you made it to the case opening. Remember, these are just all my opinions. I just think these skins get a little too much love when there's so many amazing skins out there. I'm also going to be posting a poll in the next couple days for next video's topic, so you can subscribe for that. We are up to about $15.50 wasted on cases. That's enough to buy this How to Make $1 Million book off Amazon.